Traveling in Iceland is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And yes, Iceland is expensive and definitely not for the budget-minded traveler. Some says that the best way to see Iceland is to rent a car and get out on the open road. However, gas is expensive and the weather shifts dramatically during winter. So if you want to explore the country by car, you have to keep your gas tank and snack bag full in case you'll be stuck on the road due to a bad weather condition. On the other side, exploring Iceland in winter without a car is definitely doable. There's a variety of tours on offer, from a day trip out of the capital to the northern lights hunting at night. Before our flight to Iceland, we have booked the 2-day island stopover package from Arctic Adventures. The tour includes airport transfer, accommodation in the capital city Reykjavik for 1 night, and the Golden Circle and Secret Lagoon tour. Keflavik International Airport, the main point of arrival for the vast majority of travelers to Iceland, is not located in the capital city. It is, in fact, about 50 kilometers away. The simplest and fastest solution to get to the city center is to take the shuttle bus, which was included in our booked tour. The bus leaves from just outside the main terminal every half hour and makes stops at all of the major hotels in Reykjavik, including the BSI bus terminal in the city center. At the bus terminal, we were picked up by an Arctic Adventures minibus for the adventure ahead. The Golden Circle is situated in southwest Iceland from the Reykjavik. The first stop along the Golden Circle route is the historical and geothermal wonderland, Þingvellir National Park. It is where Iceland's parliament was founded in 930 AC, making it one of the first democratic parliaments in the world. The UNESCO-designated World Heritage Site is located in a rift valley where the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates meet. Another stop during Iceland Golden Circle is the hot spring paradise in Haukadalur, home to the world-famous Geysir, the name giver to all other geysers. Geysir doesn't erupt often but is surrounded by bubbling cauldrons of superheated mud, steaming pools, and Strokkur, a geyser that erupts every 6 to 10 minutes. The smells, colors, and eruptions at this popular destination are a window into all the geothermal activity happening across and beneath Iceland, making all those hot tubs, swimming pools, greenhouses, and geothermal energy possible. On the Golden Circle is Gullfoss, or Golden Falls. The magnificent waterfalls lie in the Vitá River and are fed by Langjökull, Iceland's second largest glacier. In total, Gullfoss is 32 meters high, falling 2 tiers that are 11 and 21 meters high, respectively. history, natural wonders, and unthinkable beauty, it is time to relax in Iceland's oldest swimming pool, the Secret Lagoon, at the geothermal village of Fludish. After soaking in the natural hot pool, we headed back to Reykjavik. The Northern Lights are one of the biggest reasons to visit Iceland in winter. Since we only had 2 days in Iceland, instead of exploring the city center after the tour, we joined a Northern Lights bus tour, hoping to see the lights of the beautiful aurora in convenience and comfort. The tour have started in Reykjavik, and since there's a lot of light pollution in the city center, we headed out into the starry Icelandic countryside for the best Northern Lights viewing. Our bus stopped at different locations on our quest to see the aurora borealis. As a natural phenomenon, seeing them is never a guarantee. Unfortunately for us, we were not able to witness the dancing lights and just ended up with these photos. Some tours offers free reschedule as many times as needed if you are not lucky enough on your first try. After the jam-packed first day, we stayed at Freyja Guesthouse and Suites, an ideal charming guest house in Reykjavik, which was again included in our tour. The room was comfortable and clean. There's also a kitchenette providing exceptional comfort and convenience, and guests can go online with free Wi-Fi. Breakfast is served at the next-door neighbor's coffee house, Ashbundasalush. To maximize our stay in Iceland, we booked another tour, the South Shore Adventure from Reykjavik Excursions. A very nice tour which took us to all important places along the South Shore. Majestic waterfalls, glacier, and Black Beach. The first stop is Lava Center, a very informative exhibition center about volcanoes in Iceland, history and science about them. Among the stops on this tour is the gorgeous Gullfoss waterfall, the 196-foot or 60-meter famous Icelandic waterfall, whose copious spray produces an almost permanent double rainbow. The waterfall was also used in the films Thor: The Dark World, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and the Game of Thrones Season 8. Third on the South Shore Adventure is Reynisfjara Black Sand Beach, with the Reynisfjara rock formations and columnar basalt. It is one of the most spectacular beaches in Iceland, but can be quite dangerous due to powerful sneaker waves. The tour continues at Sólheimajökull Glacier and a walk to a small lake which has formed in the front of the retreating glacier. The last stop is Seljalandsfoss, one of the best-known waterfalls in Iceland. It is 65 meters tall, part of the Seljalandsfoss River, which has its origins in Eyjafjallajökull Glacier. In wintertime, the path is closed when it gets too slippery and dangerous to walk behind the waterfall. After the full-day tour of Iceland's southern shores, we booked a bus transfer going back to Keflavik Airport. The ride costs 2,700 Icelandic krona, roughly 22 euros, which isn't bad considering the drive from the city center to the airport, which is around 45 minutes.